Okay, so for supplies, we will need 3 different colors of yarn. This is for the whiskers, this is for the blush, and this is for the main body of the cat. These are all size 5 bulky yarn. You could also use a size 6 super bulky. We'll need 12mm safety eyes, a 5.5mm crochet hook, darning needle, scissors, and some polyester stuffing. So we're gonna start with the main color for our cat, and we're gonna make a magic circle. So this is how you do it. I'm gonna be demonstrating it, but if you still need more help after this, please click on this video up here because I demonstrated a bit slower, and there's also an alternative in case you are having difficulty with it. Okay, so hold your yarn like this, take your 2 right fingers and go behind the loop right here. Your left hand will twist forward. These 2 fingers will grab this yarn right here and pull until about right here. Don't pull it too tight, okay? And then take your left hand and it'll hold this corner like this. Then you'll notice that you have 2 different holes, the top and the bottom. You take your crochet hook, insert it to the top hole, and then you're gonna make a chain 1. So you're just gonna position your hand, make a chain 1. Then you're going to turn this horizontally like so, and that is how to make a magic circle. Okay, and then for the next step, we're going to be placing 6 single crochets inside of this magic circle. Let me demonstrate. First, you insert your hook through the big hole, yarn over, pull it back the same way that you came in. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. That's a single crochet. So we need to make 5 more. Okay, yarn over, pull it back out. Yarn over, pull through 2. Insert again. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now that you're done your 6, you take the tail and you're going to pull all the way until the hole closes. Okay, like so. There should be no space in the middle anymore. Then you're going to look for the first single crochet that you made. It's this one right here. You could tell because the stitches have a V on top. You could see the first V that you made. You insert your hook through that, like under it right here. Then you're going to make a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull it through the V, and then pull through the loop on your hook. So what you did was you closed off row number 1. Then I'm going to chain 1 to start on row number 2. If you're using stitch markers, you don't have to do the slip stitch and chain 1. Just use your stitch marker to know which row you're on. Now for row number 2, we're just going to do 6 increases. Increases just means that you're putting 2 single crochets in 1 stitch to make the plushie bigger. Okay, let me show you. This is going to be the first stitch we're going to go into. Make a single crochet. Then look for where you literally just put that first single crochet. The exact same stitch, make another one. Okay, then you're going to go to the next stitch and make your next increase. So that's a single crochet here, and into the exact same stitch, make another single crochet. You've now done 2 increases, so you need to go all the way around. So that's 6 increases, which means you should end with 12 single crochets in row number 2. I now did all 12 of the increases. If you want to count to make sure, this is how you count. This is 1 stitch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, then same as we did earlier, we're just going to slip stitch onto the first single crochet that we made, then chain 1 to start row number 3. Row number 3 is where we're going to be placing the ears of the cat. Okay, so please pay attention because we're going to be going through it, and if you get lost, it'll be difficult to find your place again. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is make a single crochet. Okay, 1 single crochet. Go to the next stitch, we're going to do an increase. Now we are about to do the first ear on this next stitch right here. And to do that, we're going to be doing a bobble stitch. A bobble stitch is basically just 5 incomplete double crochets into 1 stitch so that it becomes like a really big bump. Let me demonstrate. Yarn over, insert your hook through the next stitch, yarn over, pull it back out, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your first incomplete double crochet right here. Again, yarn over, insert into the exact same stitch, exact same one, yarn over, pull it back out, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. You just completed your second incomplete double crochet. We need to make 3 more. Yarn over, insert into the exact same stitch, yarn over, pull it back out, 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. You could see them individually. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to make our 4th. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull it back out, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, then we just have to do 1 more. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull it back out, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, you know that you did it correctly if there are 6 loops on your hook. Okay, then you're going to yarn over, pull through all 6 of these loops. Then I'm going to take my finger and push it upwards. And now you can see that this is the ear of the cat. It's much bigger than all the other stitches. Okay, next we're going to make an increase on the next stitch over. Okay, increase, single crochet, another single crochet. Next, just make 1 single crochet on the next stitch. Okay, on the next stitch, do another increase. On the next stitch, another single crochet. And on the next one, an increase. Okay, so the next one will be a bobble stitch again, because we got to put the other ear. I'm going to demonstrate it again. Okay, yarn over, insert, back out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm checking that I have 6 loops on my hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6. Okay, we're almost done. Now we're going to go to the next one and do an increase. On the next stitch is a single crochet. The last stitch is an increase. Okay, you completed row number 3. Now you just slip stitch again onto the first single crochet you made and then chain 1. Now we're on to row number 4. For row number 4, we're going to be following a pattern, which is 2 single crochets, increase, 2 single crochets, increase. Okay, let me show you. 1 single crochet, go to the next one. This is 2 single crochet. Next one, increase. So 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. And then repeat it again. So that's 1 single crochet. Next one, another single crochet. Next one, increase. At the end of this row, make sure you have 24 stitches when you're done. Okay, I just finished my row. I'm gonna do my slip stitch, chain 1. Now, for the next 3 rows, all you have to do is do 24 single crochets. So basically 1 single crochet per stitch all the way around. Do that for 3 rows, and after every row, just make sure you do the slip stitch and chain 1, unless you're using the stitch marker. Okay. Okay, I just finished all 3 rows. This is how your cat should look like now. The ears are right here. Okay, and now for the next row, we're actually going to be putting the first 2 legs of the cat. Okay, so first, just make 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's time to make the first leg. It's basically exactly the same as the ear, so just a bobble stitch with 5 incomplete double crochets. Okay, let me just show you really quickly. Okay, it done. This is the first leg. Then we're gonna make 6 single crochets before we make the second leg. Okay. Once you're done the 6, make another bobble stitch for the leg. Okay, once you're done this leg, just make 8 more single crochets to complete the row. And then, of course, do your slip stitch and chain 1. Once that's done, here are your 2 legs. Then we're just gonna do 3 rows of just 24 single crochets all the way around. Same thing as what we did like up here. Make 3 rows of 24 stitches. And then do the slip stitch and chain 1 after every row. Okay, I just finished those 3 rows. And for the next row, we're gonna be doing the last 2 legs, okay? First, we're gonna make 8 single crochets. Okay, then we're gonna make the leg now, but instead of just doing 5 incomplete double crochets, we're gonna make 6 incomplete double crochets, just so it's a tiny bit bigger than the 2 top legs, okay? So essentially, instead of stopping right here, we're gonna just add 1 more. You can totally skip this, honestly, if you want. Okay, so now I have 7 loops on my hook. Yarn over, pull through all 7. Okay, that is your third leg. Then you're just gonna make 8 single crochets before you make your last leg. Okay, I did my 8 single crochets, then I'll just make my last leg. Okay, once your last leg is done, you're just gonna make 6 single crochets all the way to the end, then do your slip stitch and chain 1. So we're finally on our second last row, where we will be doing the tail and starting to slowly close the plushie at the bottom, okay? So first, make a single crochet. Then you're going to chain 10 for the tail. So just make 10 chains. Okay, it should be about this long. Then you're going to make 9 half double crochets that should lead us back into the base, okay? This is how you make a half double crochet. Yarn over, go to the second chain from the loop right here, insert, yarn over, pull it back out. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. That is 1 half double crochet. To make your next one, just look for the next chain right here, yarn over, insert, pull it back out, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, so just keep making half double crochets until you're back here. I just made 9 half double crochets and I'm pretty much back at the base. So I'm going to go into this exact same one where the single crochet is and make a slip stitch. Okay, slip stitch, like so. Now your tail is properly connected to the body. Next stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. So right here. And then on these 2, we're going to make a decrease. So how you do that is you insert your hook through this stitch, yarn over, pull it back out, go to the next one, insert, yarn over, pull it back out, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. That is a decrease. Okay, then you're just going to repeat the pattern of 2 single crochets and decrease. So first single crochet, next stitch another single crochet, then make a decrease again. Okay, so just keep repeating the pattern of 2 single crochets and decrease. Okay, I am now back where the tail is, so that's when I know that I'm done the row. I'm gonna slip stitch onto the first single crochet I made, which is right here. It's on the tail. Slip stitch and then chain 1, and we're gonna be doing our very last row. Okay, so for the last row, we're repeating the pattern of 1 single crochet and decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease, all the way around, and you should just end with 12 single crochets, and that'll be our last row. Okay, let me demonstrate. The tail might get in the way for this, so I suggest just folding it up like this so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, so first single crochet is right here. It's going to be difficult with the tail, so just feel around where you could attach your first single crochet. Okay, first single crochet and then make a decrease. So insert, yarn over, pull it back out, insert, yarn over, pull it back out, and there you go. So just go all the way until you have 12 stitches. I'm done with the row, but first let me do the slip stitch and chain 1. Set it down, leave a long tail so that you could close the plushie. Then you're just gonna cut and pull your hook upwards so that it makes a knot. Okay, now that the whole like crocheting part is done, we're gonna attach the eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it right here first, okay? And then I'll put the other eye maybe right here. So they should be about 3 stitches apart. And then just place the backing on the inside. Once that's done, you're just gonna take your polyfill stuffing and stuff your plushie. Okay, once you're happy with how much you stuffed the plushie, we're going to thread our needle and then we're gonna sew it closed. You go through the front loop, basically right here, just the front loop of the stitch. Front loop going in, right? Front loop going out on the next stitch. So again, front loop going in, front loop going out in the next stitch. And just go all the way around. Front loop in, front loop out. Then you're just gonna pull and it should close. There. Then I just pick a random stitch like right here and I'm gonna just make a knot. So insert it back to the loop. Okay, then I insert my needle back in, go out, then I cut my yarn. Okay, we have closed off the body and now all we have to do is sew in the details. For the pink yarn, we're just gonna make 2 little blushes underneath the eyes. Let me show you. I have one right here and then go up through this way and have another one here like so. For the black yarn, we're going to use it for the whiskers and the nose. We're first going to go here, right? This one right here. Pull a long tail so that you have enough yarn to work with. Then skip about 2 stitches, go right here, and then go out through this section. Okay, again skip 2 stitches and go in through here. And then we're gonna end up here for the nose. Okay, there you go. Those are your 2 whiskers on this side. The nose, we just go in here and out through this bottom area. There you go. Insert back through the middle right here, here. Okay, there you go. If you guys have a different way of sewing, you can totally just do it in whatever design you want. So skip 2 stitches, go right here, and I'm gonna go like this. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in through here. I'm just gonna push it to the back. There you go. I just made the last 2 whiskers. Okay, and that is the end of the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was pretty easy to follow and that it shouldn't take you too long to make. If you do have any questions, just comment them down below and I'll make sure to help you out. If you have any suggestions or requests as well, please comment them down below and I'll see you all in the next tutorial.